Good afternoon, and thanks for having us in. A Sioux Falls man is behind bars, accused of stabbing another man during a fight. Sioux Falls police respond to reports of two men fighting outside the banquet Friday evening. 40-year-old Joseph Diggs then allegedly stabbed the man in the back 3 times. The 54-year-old alleged victim has non-life-threatening injuries. Joseph Anthony Diggs from Sioux Falls was arrested for aggravated assault. Winter has made its presence felt over the past week, dumping 15 inches of snow on Sioux Falls. The cleanup is nearing the finish line as crews clear sidewalks and pick up snow, but sub-zero temperatures are taking their toll on equipment.
We've already got equipment that's gelling up. Our diesel fuel is gelling up. Even though we put additives in it, we'll still continue to probably gel up.
Things are a little slower. The hydraulic fluid takes a long time to warm up. Things don't react like it should. That's pretty much the biggest problem that we've had, is just the frigid temperatures.
The extreme cold can also make metal brittle, causing trouble for the motor graders. We'll tell you how employees are handling long hours because of the storm later tonight on KELOLAND News. Yes, it's still cold, but not as cold as it has been. Hey, that's a positive.
Yeah, and speaking of positives, we're above zero.
All right.
There we go.
Okay.
We're making progress.
Bit by bit.
Exactly. It's going to be a little while before we get back to average, which, if you're keeping score at home in Sioux Falls, is 27, but we got a 2. It's one of the 2 numbers we need. West wind at 15 miles per hour, by the way, with a view downtown. We did officially get above zero around 11 a.m. today in Sioux Falls. So we spent 83 hours with sub-zero temperatures here in southeastern portions of KELOLAND. From downtown Sioux Falls, we'll head on up to Aberdeen. You're also above zero. You got up to 4 so far. A west wind at 17 miles per hour. Amazing how the mood changes once you take that minus sign off of there. But that being said, we are still at 1 below zero in Worthington, a goose egg in Watertown, 1 above zero for Brookings, 4 for Huron, 3 Pierre, 5 for Faith. How about 15 in Rapid City? But leading the way at Spearfish at 18. It is still breezy, though. So we do still have to deal with that wind chill factor. Winds are around 15 to 20 miles per hour out of the west in many locations. So while, yes, the wind chill headlines have been allowed to expire, we are still dealing with wind chills in the double digits below zero. For example, even though, yes, it is 2 degrees above zero in Sioux Falls, it feels like it's minus 17. Also, wind chill of minus 17 for Huron, minus 20 in Watertown, minus 16 for Aberdeen, minus 18 for Pierre, but it feels like it's 8 above zero, though, in Rapid City, and it feels like it's just plain zero in Spearfish. So we don't have a whole lot else to go on today as we stay pretty clear. That sunshine is also going to help make it feel a little bit less frigid. I know we had some cloudier days a little bit earlier on, not to mention the wind just made it feel brutally cold. But now we finally get a little bit of relief. So here's what we're seeing for the rest of the afternoon. Single digits above zero near and east of I-29. Either side of 10, if not a little bit above that, from Mitchell down to Yankton. It will still be breezy, though. Again, we will be dealing with sub-zero wind chills. Meanwhile, to the northeast, single digits from Sisseton to Canby, Aberdeen, Miller, and Huron, 10 or better. And we do even better once you jump over the river. Teens and 20s above zero. Yes, breezy. Yes, we'll still be dealing with that wind chill factor. But considering what we had to deal with for the last couple of days, it is going to be a noticeable difference all the same. It gets even warmer as we head next week. We'll talk about that coming up in your 7-day forecast.
All right, thank you, Adam. Believe it or not, Sioux Falls has hundreds of feral cats running the streets. That's why a local organization wants to trap them, get them neutered, and return them back to the community. The goal is simple.
Reduce feral cat numbers to just control the population. You have them out there just breeding uncontrollably.
They're not able to do that in Sioux Falls right now, so feral cats continue to run wild. Numbers are growing. This is the focus of tonight's Eye on KELOLAND at 10. It wasn't even close. Former President Donald Trump rolled to victory in the Iowa caucuses last night. While turnout was less than expected, only about 110,000, Trump still became the first Republican candidate to top 50% of the vote in Iowa. That's despite all his legal challenges. Charlie Dewar reports from Des Moines.
Iowa, thank you. We love you all.
It was a landslide win that many expected, especially Donald Trump.
They said, well, if you win by 12%, that's a big win. That's going to be very hard to do. Well, I think we've more than doubled that, I guess, tripled it maybe.
In the kickoff event of the 2024 presidential election, CBS News projects the former president captured 51% of the Republican vote. In the race for second place, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis beat former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley, but just barely.
Because of your support, in spite of all of that they threw at us, everyone against us, we've got our ticket punched out of Iowa.
Haley appeared on CBS Mornings from New Hampshire, where she hopes for a much different outcome in that state's primary next week.
It's a marathon, it's not a sprint, and we're taking it one step at a time. Iowa was very good to us, but we are super excited to be here in New Hampshire.
As for how Trump did so well here in Iowa, CBS News entrance polls show that he did it with broad support from older voters, younger voters, men and women, voter groups that he lost in 2016.
Trump doubled his support from 8 years ago with key voting blocs, the very conservative voters without a college degree and white evangelical Christians.
Thank you for being here tonight.
And there's one fewer candidate in the race today. Entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy suspended his campaign after finishing fourth. He has already pledged his support to Donald Trump. Charlie DeMar, CBS News, Des Moines, Iowa.
Trump and DeSantis will be in New Hampshire today for campaign events. Trump will stop first in New York for an appearance at his civil defamation trial.